I was born with the appearance of an old man. My mother died giving birth to me. When my father saw me, he thought I was a monster and abandoned me. Even the woman who would become my adoptive mother was shocked the first time she laid eyes on me. The doctor said I had nearly every disease an old person could have. My life had just begun, but they said I was already near its end. They told her I wouldn't live past 2 weeks, but that nurse, a woman who couldn't have children, she believed I was a gift from God. She took me in and raised me at the nursing home. She named me Benjamin.
Call him. He looks just like my ex-husband.
Day by day, I began to grow younger. All those old man diseases slowly disappeared. At 12 years old, I met someone who would change my life forever. Her name was Daisy. For the first time, I felt my heart flutter. We ate together and listened to stories until her grandmother found us. She scolded Daisy and sent her to her room. Before leaving, she looked at me and said,
"And you ought to be ashamed of yourself."
That broke my heart. Because of my aging face, I had to carry more than any child ever should. So I decided to leave the nursing home and find my own life. Daisy didn't want to say goodbye. We made a promise. Wherever I went, I'd send her postcards. In the years that followed, I became a sailor, and from every place I visited, I sent Daisy a postcard. She grew into a talented ballet dancer. At 21, when the war ended, I came home.
Oh, Lord, you came back.
By then, I looked even younger. Everyone else was aging, but I was aging in reverse. I wanted to tell Daisy how I felt, but she already had a boyfriend. Young, handsome, full of energy, while I still looked like an old man. So I gave her my blessing and walked away. We didn't see each other again until 10 years later. By then, we looked the same age, and nothing could keep us apart anymore. One day, Daisy had good news. She was pregnant. But I wasn't happy. I was scared the child might have my condition. I didn't want the baby to live the same life I did. But the baby came anyway, and she was perfectly healthy. As our daughter grew up, I became anxious again. I was shrinking, getting closer to her age. I knew she needed a father, not a playmate. So I left behind everything I owned and walked out of Daisy's life. I never came back. 15 years later, Daisy saw me again. I was now a young man, barely in my 20s. By then, she had already remarried.
This is my husband, Robert.
How do you do? Pleasure.
He's been a terrific father.
She told me.
You were so much younger.
Only on the outside.
You were right. I couldn't have been raising both of you.
I'm not that strong. Another 10 years passed. One day, Daisy got a call from the nursing home. They had found an orphan boy in a building, holding a notebook with her name inside.
He was taken to the hospital. He doesn't seem to know who or where he is. He's very confused.
It was me. I had turned into a teenage boy, and I had Alzheimer's. I forgot everyone, even Daisy, even myself.
I'm Daisy.
Benjamin, do I know you?
Daisy moved into the home and cared for me like I was her own child. The lovers who once shared a lifetime were finally reunited. I kept growing smaller, from a teen to a child, until I became a baby. In the last moment of my life, I looked at Daisy, and I remembered her. Then I closed my eyes, forever.